Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. In fact, I say welcome. Today's actually going to be my channel sort of introduction. I'll tell you about the channel, tell you about myself, tell you about the dogs, tell you about why we changed the channel's name already.
They're best buds, Daddy.
They are best buds.
Wait, who's best buds? Sunny and Riley.
I've only been doing the carnivore diet 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks. And we've already got a channel up and going. We've already changed the name of the channel. And don't worry, at 30 days, I am going to show you the before and after. I know I love watching those too. So first things first, let's talk about why I'm going to change the name of the channel. Several of you in the comments have been so wonderful. Thank you so much. So many good tips and tricks. And hey, bring hard-boiled eggs to work. And just great little easy but super effective tips. But I did have someone say, hey, did you steal your name from someone else? Or at least it felt like that's what they were implying. So my last name was Carnivore Quest, and there is already a person who has Carnivore Quest. Mine was spelled a little bit different, but the honest truth is I never even saw this other person's channel. Well, now I went back and watched it, and I have a really, really cool channel, so Carnivore Quest, good for you. How did I come up with Carnivore Quest? I went into AI, and I typed in something like create 20 YouTube names for a channel dedicated to the carnivore diet. That's what I came up with. Simple as that. But I don't want to steal anybody else's thunder. That's not what we're here to do. My life revolves around my wife, my 3 kids, and these 2 dogs. So I figured, why not call it Carnivore is for the dogs? We'll add in a little humor there too. Also, down in the comments down below, I'm going to let you guys be a huge part of this channel. If you don't like that name, put it down below. Give me some suggestions. I don't mind at all. Let's make this a community effort here. I think that would be a lot of fun. This one's Sunny, 4.5 years old. That one's Riley, 2.5 years old. They're also a big part of my lifestyle too. I walk them, I say I, it's usually me, sometimes the whole family, but I walk them about 45 minutes each day, somewhere around 2 to 3 miles each day, usually in the evenings. And they're helping me with this improvement in my lifestyle. As a 51-year-old male, a solid 30 to 40 pounds overweight, I need to come up with a good plan for eating, and the carnivore diet seems like it is a good choice, not to be a diet for me, but hopefully to be a lifestyle. I feel fortunate enough that my body reacts well to this kind of a diet. I did not get super heavy carnivore flu, keto flu, whatever we're calling it. I got a little diarrhea. I felt a little constipated. It wasn't a big deal. I was a little tired for a few days. Nothing big, you know. Oh, what's up, Sonny? You see somebody outside? All right, just a friend. And again, this is designed to be 30 days, then 90 days, then a year. I see myself doing this for the long haul. If I was to go a different direction, I see myself staying carnivore and maybe sliding in towards keto, adding in some of those vegetables, adding in some of those fruits. Maybe, we'll see how it goes. For now, the success has been so great. 3.5 weeks, lost a solid 12 pounds. I'm gonna say half of that at least was fat. Maybe the other half is water weight, inflammation, that kind of thing. Whatever, I feel fantastic. My energy is way up. I'm a very busy person. Like I said, 3 kids, and they're all under the age of 15. That means mom, dad drive them everywhere from school, activities, sports, etc. It's crazy. These 2 dogs, both under the age of 4.5. That means your dogs need lots of exercise. Riley over here is only about 2 years old, which means she needs double exercise. Otherwise, everything we own gets chewed up by Riley, and it's kind of not our fault, right? We don't exercise her, and then that's our fault. So, the channel name, Carnivore is for the dogs. Do you like it? Put it down below. I hope you do. What's the point of the channel? Well, half of this, honestly, is just so I can document it and see what this experience brings me. The other half is I know the power of YouTube. I have some other YouTube channels, and I know the power of the comments that we leave each other and the community conversations that we can have, helping each other out with it. The few hurdles I've had on the carnivore diet, some of the veterans on here have put quick little comments that have changed the way I'm doing things. And I think it was probably an easy no-brainer comment for them. But for me, it was like, oh, that's a big one. So maybe an example or two are beef jerky. I love beef jerky for my snacks at school. I'm a 6th grade teacher. In fact, my kids go to school with me, 2 of them. But beef jerky is extremely expensive. As a teacher, I can buy beef jerky for a week or two, but is that going to be my go-to snack on the carnivore diet? It can't be. I cannot afford that. And not only that, but that's not where I want my money to go. Surprisingly, on the carnivore diet, I find myself spending less money than I did on what I'm going to call a traditional diet. It's hard to believe because I have been going pretty big, meaning ribeye steaks, love them. Most of the meat that I've been eating is grass-fed, even a lot of it grass-finished. And I was thinking I'll just splurge for a few weeks as we get the diet up and going or lifestyle up and going. But the truth is, I'm spending extra there and thinking, hey, this is expensive. But at the same time, you're not buying all the junk, right? I'm not going to Subway sandwiches, and I'm not going to McDonald's, and I'm not going to these other restaurants and buying, you no longer need to go to Costco and get as many items. Now, with that said, I have a family of 5. The other 4 people in my family, I am not pushing carnivore on them, at least not yet. We'll see where this goes in the long haul. I do think it would be a good choice, especially for some of my kids that are very active and sometimes kind of running out of gas and that kind of thing. But we'll see. I think Dad needs to master this new lifestyle before I start pushing it onto someone else. So let's get 90 days in. Let's get a year, maybe even a year and a half in, and then maybe ease our way in that direction. Now, over these days, one thing that's nice is I make all these meats and pot roasts and stuff, and I purposely make them and try to make meals big enough so that I can put them in the fridge. And of course, when it's Dad's turn to make dinner, I will try to incorporate some of those healthy meats and then also give them broccoli and vegetables and those kinds of things. What have been the biggest challenges for me on the diet? It's not the physical things myself or even the challenges of being disciplined. I think that's going okay, at least for now. We'll see how things go. But it's more like the changes around my family. So how do you have 3 kids under the age of 15 that you've been telling them since birth, eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, and now Dad is not eating his vegetables, and Dad is not having the same dinner as everyone else for the most part. That's a big challenge in my family. Next, I'll tell you a few things that have been a surprise benefit to the diet or lifestyle, and then we're gonna wrap it up and stop my yapping as I tell my 6th graders, too much yapping. The inflammation happens very quickly, or at least for me. I do feel fortunate that I'm someone that when I make these changes, I do seem to have good results quick, like when I've gone on other diets. But that my knees coming down the stairs on like day 3 or maybe even day 2 of this lifestyle change, my knees didn't hurt. And my knees don't hurt a tremendous amount, but they're achy. 51 years old, almost 52 years old, they're achy when I come down the stairs. And I hate it, I feel the old man sneaking in the door, and I need to get the old man out of the house and make sure that I'm youthful as 51 years old with 3 kids under the age of 15, 2 dogs that need lots of energy and love, and teaching 6th grade, which you can't do in a lazy way. Like, you got to come in, fire it up, and try to be a best teacher every day. So the carnivore diet has been huge for that. I was thinking weight loss would be number 1. Weight loss is fantastic, but the energy change, the attitude change, I'm getting up earlier in the morning, I am sleeping well through the night, and I feel like I have good energy through the day. That I would say is the number 1 benefit of this lifestyle change. All right, that's enough yapping. I'll let you guys go. Please put down in the comments down below, do you have a video you want me to make? Somebody put down there that they were going on vacation, and did they have any tips or tricks for me? I gave them the few things that I've done, the certain meals that I've eaten out, and hopefully it'll take off where the comments can go down and people can say, hey, try this, or have you tried that? And again, the comments from you veterans out there, we appreciate very much. So, carnivore is for the dogs. I hope you enjoy the new direction of the channel. We'll see you soon. Sonny, Riley, you want to say bye? Or are you guys just hunting for treats? What do you got? Are you looking for a treat? Don't you eat my coffee with my carnivore crack in it? Good girls. Good girls. Sit.